Hey guys, Ms. Kopek here with a video for the 7th grade to help them do this last page of their packet. Don't forget that on Monday, the district will have new packets available for pickup at the locations where they're doing lunches. So the closest location to Scranton School is Bure. They'll also be available to access online. So each of the problems on this page are multi-step problems. So you don't need algebra to solve these. You can do it just with arithmetic, but you have to go one step at a time and really look at what they're actually asking. So I thought I would do problem 2 as an example. So it says that the temperature at noon was -3 degrees. Over the next 4 hours, the temperature dropped another 5 degrees. Then, every hour until 7, the temperature rose 2 degrees. What was the temperature at 7 o'clock? So this problem really has two different parts, okay? So this first part, you notice that the word then is kind of separating it. So the first part is, at noon, the temperature was -3 degrees. Over the next 4 hours, the temperature dropped 15 degrees. Now, let's look at what it's actually asking. Okay, for this bit of information, it really doesn't matter that it was over 4 hours because it's just telling us that between now and then it dropped 15 degrees, okay? So this 4 here doesn't actually matter, at least not for right now. So let's think about dropped means that it went down. So we're going to take -3 minus 15 degrees. There's a minus sign in the middle, so we have to do keep, change, change. -3 stays -3. The minus sign becomes a plus, and +15 becomes -15. -3 plus -15 is -18. So we know that after this first part of the problem, the temperature was -18 degrees Celsius. All right, so now let's look at the second part of the problem. Then, every 4 hours until 7 o'clock, the temperature rose 2 degrees. What was the temperature at 7 o'clock? Now here we do have to go back and look at this 4, okay? Because we need to know how many hours that the temperature was rising steadily at 2 degrees per hour. So if we started at noon, and we know that over 4 hours the temperature dropped 15 degrees. So noon and then plus 4 hours. So we're going noon to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. So at this time, this is 4 p.m. All right. And then it says every hour until 7 o'clock, the temperature rose 2 degrees. Ugh, can't talk. From 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., let's see. So 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. That's 3 hours of time. So if the temperature rose 2 degrees every hour, 3 times 2 is equal to 6. We know that it went up, it rose 6 degrees. So now we're going to have this answer here, -18 plus 6. Opposite signs, subtract, keep the sign of the larger number. So I'm thinking 18 minus 6 is 12, and I keep the negative. So my final answer is going to be -12. So it's just a matter of breaking the problem up into different steps. That problem had 2 steps. Let's take a look down here at problem 5, because problem 5 actually has 3 steps. Make sure you guys can still see. Okay. So it says a restaurant chef was ordering supplies. He ordered 4 pounds of beef at $9.25 per pound, 6 pounds of potatoes at $6.96 per pound, and 5 pounds of carrots at $9.81 per pound. I don't know what kind of expensive potatoes and carrots he's ordering, but that doesn't matter for this problem. He estimates that this will make 28 meals. If he charges $48.32 per meal, how much profit will he make? That's some expensive meals. He's a chef at a much fancier restaurant than what I would go to. All right, so let's take a look at the first part of this problem. He's ordering all these supplies, and we need to find a total. So he ordered 4 pounds of beef for that much, plus 6 pounds of potatoes for that much, plus 5 pounds of carrots for that much per pound. So that's the first part of the problem that we have to do. So we're going to do 4. Actually, I'm going to put the bigger number on top. $9.25 times 4 pounds. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 4 times 9 is 36, plus 1 is 37. 2 spaces here, 2 spaces there. So we know that the beef cost $37. Now he ordered 6 pounds of potatoes for $6.96 per pound. If you're paying that much for potatoes, you're paying too much. $6.96 times 6 pounds. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 9 is 54, plus 3 is 57. 6 times 6 is 36, plus 5 is 41. 2 spaces here, 2 spaces there. So we know that the potatoes were $41.76. And then the last thing that he bought were the carrots. He bought 5 pounds of carrots at $9.81. Now, my carrots are a lot cheaper than that. So like I said, I don't know where he's shopping. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 8 is 40. Carry the 4. 5 times 9 is 45. Plus 4 is 49. So the carrots cost $49.05. But we want to know the total that he spent. So now I have to add those all together. So let's do 37 plus $41.76. Notice how I'm lining up the decimal. And $49.05. My decimal's lined up. I drop it down there into the answer. 6 plus 5 is 11. Carry the 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. 1 plus 9 is 10. Plus 7 is 17. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 16. So we know that, no, I'm sorry, I can't add. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 12. So we know that the total that he spent was $127.81. That's the first step of this problem. Now he estimated that that this much food will make 28 meals. And he charged $48.32 per meal. So that means I have to take this number and multiply it by 28. Okay, so let's do that. $48. Oop, I can't write today. I should have finished my coffee before I did this. Times 28. Okay. So 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. Carry the 2. 8 times 8 is 64. Plus 2 is 66. 8 times 4 is 32. Plus 6 is 38. Cross out, cross out, cross out, cross out. XO, ready to go. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. Oop, should have left myself a little bit more room here. That's okay. I think I can make it work. 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 4 is 9. 6 plus 6 is 12. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. Carry the 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. 1, 2 spaces, 1, 2 spaces. So we know that after he sells 28 meals and he charges that much per meal, that he will have brought into his restaurant $1,352.69. But now the last part of that problem is how much profit will he make? Profit is how much he actually earns. So this is how much money he brought into his restaurant, but he already spent that much money. So now we have to subtract how much money he spent from how much money he brought in order to find his profit. So let's do that. So we'll take the $1,352.96, and from that we'll subtract $127.81. So let's see. 6 minus 1 is 5. 9 minus 8 is 1. Drop down that decimal point. I cannot do 2 minus 7, so I have to go next door and borrow. So now I have 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2, and bring down that 1. So my final answer is going to be that he made a profit of $1,225.15. That must be how he can afford to buy such expensive carrots. All right, so the rest of the problems I want you to try on your own, but remember, you have to break them up into different steps. These are not problems that you can do in one step.